6. Not as good as I used to be. Kids don't know they're born today. Skimming stones was the highlight of our week. That was long before iPhones. It was even before my Spectrum 48K. Although I still have nightmares about those tape loading errors. Manic Miner, Chucky Egg. That was the latest technology. But nowadays, this can do anything. Any answer that you want to find, you can usually find it within seconds using your phone. It's like having access to every teacher, every scientist, all of the books that you could ever read. Where would we be without them now? Let me show you. Let's open the Google app and we'll try the Lens app, which is that little camera one there. Take a photo of this leaf. And there we go, look. European horse chestnut. And you can do that with absolutely anything. There we go, and it also tells you that horse chestnuts are poisonous. It's the sweet chestnuts that you can eat. It's just saved my life. Let's try another one. Everyone's asking about my boots. Let's take a photo. There we go. Vivo Barefoot Tracker Forest Escapes. It even takes you where you can buy them. Everything's so easy nowadays. And as you know, it's not just limited to Googling images or asking questions. You can order takeaways to your front door. You can order your household shopping, all of your Christmas shopping. You never have to leave your sofa. And I think that there will be some people out there, and it's quite sad, that never leave the sofa because they can do everything now from the laptop or the mobile phone. They never get to get outside and enjoy places like this. Or even a walk to the local park. So when I was a kid and I finished school, or it was a Saturday morning, get up, get dressed, out the door, go and chase a football around the field, play British Bulldog, or make dens in the woods. I know a lot of kids still do that, but there's loads that are sat playing video games, watching Netflix all day. There were no Netflix when I was a kid, probably 3 or 4 channels, and it's sad to think that they're still not beating Only Fools and Horses when it comes to a British comedy. Went to Lady Bower earlier, and it seems all the reservoirs are quite full, which is good to see. Let's have a look where we are. Most of the time there's no need for maps these days. You can find out exactly where you are on the planet and where you need to go using this or your watch. Even though this technology is so good nowadays, you can't 100% rely on it. Last year when we were doing the Cumbria Way, we were on a path. It was rockier than this, but about this width. About a quarter of a mile up the road, it went into a single track with a drop at the side. And we couldn't believe it when we saw there was an old fellow and his wife coming up this little dirt track, wobbling around in a Jaguar, like a big saloon kind of car. It's unbelievable. And he followed his sat nav looking for a coffee shop, and it sent him up there. So we had to direct him, and another hiker got in his car and turned round in literally something like this and sent the old fellow on his way. Crazy. But it does show that technology is not infallible. But it seems that we're now moving into a new phase of technology with artificial intelligence, and to be honest, I don't know what to make of it. It's a little bit frightening, a little bit exciting as well. It's getting really difficult to distinguish with what's real and what's been generated by artificial intelligence. Let's go back to the Google app. They've got an AI chatbot called Gemini. You can ask it a question, ask it to do something for you, and within seconds it can just produce something. A script for a video or a song. I'm going to ask it something now. Write me a poem about camping near a reservoir and having a steak cooked on a wood box. Make it 8 sentences, and I'd like it to rhyme, please. And then we'll see what it comes up with. And literally, I'm counting, here we go.
Beneath the sky of starry night, by the reservoir's calming sight, our tent a haven, warm and bright. We huddle close, to chase away the cold. A crackling fire, its embers bold, cast flickering light, a story told, while on the woodbox, savory and old, a sizzling steak, a tale to be extolled.
It is just incredible what can be done in seconds. So, you know, everything that Albert Einstein learned in his whole lifetime, all those experiments and stuff, AI can generate answers in seconds. It's crazy how good it is now. But again, that's really scary because we don't know how intelligent it actually is. I really wonder what they've got in place to be able to pull the plug if this AI gets too big for its boots. One thing's for sure, it is never going to be able to fake something like this. It can probably generate something like it on a screen, but you're not feeling the wind across your cheeks. You're not hearing the sounds of the birds, the tractor going by on the road. It can never generate atmosphere or character. So I remember when the internet first started, really couldn't see the point. It was just going to be a flash in the pan, total fad. Yet now it pretty much controls the world. Let's have a minute, shall we? Yeah, I think most of us, if we're honest, spend too much time with one of these in our hands, scrolling through crap on TikTok, Instagram, watching fat bald blokes on YouTube. And yeah, it's true, I do want you to watch the videos, but what would really make me happy is if I thought that it made somebody turn the telly off, go and put their shoes on and go out and explore a little bit. You don't have to come somewhere like this. Just put a few steps in down the street, go to your local park. So overall, I think technology is a good thing. It's made so many improvements to certain aspects of life. The manufacturer stuff is quicker and more productive. Life-saving medical procedures. My sister, for example, she's just had a heart operation and they put a minute surgical procedure through her leg somehow. I had no idea how to do it. But 20 years ago, 30 years ago, they'd have had to go through her chest and cut her open, or they might not have even been able to find out what the fault was. But you've got to balance things out. Sometimes leave technology behind and soak up a bit of nature. But we all know that today's latest tech is tomorrow's trash. Sony Walkmans, MP3 players, Mega Drives, camcorders. They've all been replaced by this now. But some things always remain the same. You're always going to need trees, pigeons crapping on your car. Think about it, Mother Nature's always going to beat technology. She's been through mass extinctions and she always grows back and thrives. Although we do need to start appreciating her a lot more and look after her a lot better. Anyway, turn the telly off, get your shoes on. I'll see you tomorrow.